Well, hello you fine folks. Today we're playing Zen Pinball, but we're playing the Star Wars pinball tables. Alright, there's two main pinball downloads on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox Live Arcade that I know of, and that's Zen Pinball and Pinball Arcade. Now, the difference is Zen Pinball makes their own pinball tables exclusively for consoles, handheld devices, whatever. Pinball Arcade actually replicates real arcade machines, so you probably have played a lot of the pinball machines that are on Pinball Arcade in real life. Difference is Pinball Arcade, since they're based in real life, are quarter munchers and they're a lot harder. Zen Pinball's a lot, I guess, accessible would be the word, and there's things that it does that like you can't do mechanically with like the characters and stuff that couldn't be done in real life, basically, that they can do on the console. But yeah, but usually Zen Pinball tables are themed, but I will give Pinball Arcade credit because it's more nostalgic. But if you notice, the flippers on the tables of Pinball Arcade are separated way further than the ones on Zen Pinball, and that's because they wanted you to keep on putting quarters into the machines to make money. But I mean, they have cool stuff like they just released the Terminator 2 arcade machine, which is pretty awesome, and I'd like to see them do the Addams Family and Indiana Jones, so they release stuff like that, which is really cool. But you get cool Star Wars tables with Zen Pinball, so we'll be playing those today. So enough of me running my mouth. I'm sorry about the phone ringing. But I'm gonna start with the table I like the least and work my way up to the ones I like the most.
Star Wars, the Clone Wars.
Alright, go single player. I've seen this show a couple of times. Not a fan. It's geared towards kids and die-hard Star Wars fans, but one thing I can say is it probably has a better storyline than the actual prequels. So, just like on Pinball Arcade, unless you're playing on your pad or whatever, you hold the right analog stick back and flick it forward. This table's hard for me just because of the color scheme. But I mean, for fake tables, I mean, the mechanics of it look real. I just kick the microphone. I get excited when I play. So I'm red and green colorblind, and there's a lot of red on this table, so sometimes the ball blends in and it throws me off. Some of you guys have this game. You probably see your names on the leaderboard. But shit, I should have gotten that. Also, one cool thing about Zen Pinball, if you have a 3D TV, you actually can play these tables in 3D, which is awesome. It actually looks really cool because the little screen on the top left actually protrudes out. It actually helps, in my opinion, with the depth of everything. I think another reason why I don't like this table as much as the other ones, which I still don't have a problem with it, I think it's a fine table, is I just don't relate to the Clone Wars enough. The other two tables are like basically Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. But this table is the hardest for me because I have trouble seeing everything. That's a lame excuse, but I mean, it's true. I keep on hitting the microphone. I get excited. I don't think this game would quite be the same if it didn't have force feedback. I wish they had a little documentary video showing you how they make these things, because these things look like they actually work. It'd be cool if they actually made some of these. I mean, they can't replicate everything. It'd be the most expensive board ever. I get to add my name at least. It's probably gonna be like number 2 million. It's like the worst comment ever. It's probably the worst I've done in a long time. Alright, back to the main menu. Right now we're gonna play the one that I like second best out of the Star Wars tables. Boba Fett. Never was into his character, but it adds elements of Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, which are from the original trilogy, and you know, there's just a charm about it you just can't deny. At least I can't, or a Star Wars person. Alright, I'm thinking about this way too much. Let's get this started. I think that's a gun or a jetpack. It looks like his jetpack sideways. I'm guessing it's his jetpack sideways. I don't know how you guys feel, but I think it's so stupid that they changed his voice to sound like Jango Fett. I mean, it is possible he could have grew up somewhere else. I like the original Boba Fett voice. He just sounded like a shitty guy when he had the original voice. Now he just sounds like Jango Fett and reminds me of Episode 2. Every damn time George Lucas has a video release, he changes everything. Son of a bitch. I'm really sucking at this. Usually I'm pretty good at this table. I might give this one another go. But it is hard to play and do a commentary at the same time. Anybody who records these videos knows that. Except maybe the guy, if you ever watch Corn Chat Gaming's channel, swear that guy can finish any game ever, but I think he does his commentary afterwards. But still, even without commentary, I couldn't beat the games that he beats, and he'll pick real shitty ones too. But the fact that he finished Ninja Gaiden basically without even thinking twice about it is impressive in its own right. And if I had the extra money, I'd love to get that remake of DuckTales. Instead, we're playing Zen Pinball, which, by the way, you can download for free if you have PlayStation Plus. That's how I got it, because I'm cheap and I didn't buy this. So if I don't renew my PlayStation Plus account, I'm pretty much screwed. Come on, let's go. Oh, fuck. See, in real life, a pinball machine couldn't do that. That's what I mean by Zen's pinball tables are able to do things that a real one couldn't do in real life. Maybe in the future. But I can't see people still playing pinball in the future. It's very rare that you see a pinball machine in an arcade now. What they call a quote-unquote arcade, unless it's like some special place. Like sometimes you see on YouTube videos like on Classic Game Room where they go to like the Galaxy arcade game, Twin Galaxies or whatever the hell the that huge arcade is, and then the ones in Las Vegas. Unless you go somewhere like that, most arcades around here anyway consists of those stupid claw machine type games, are the ones where you gotta. Are you serious? My ball's stuck. It wasn't my fault. Damn you, physics. I know in Pinball Arcade you can get maintenance. I don't know if that has this option. I should have checked before I tried tilting it. I think we played this long enough. What a pathetic score I have going on there. That's one of the worst games I think I've ever played. Oh well, on to the next one. Now I'll play my favorite out of the Star Wars tables. And it's probably because I'm slightly biased, because Empire Strikes Back is my personal favorite Star Wars movie, which is a cliche thing to say. I do like Return of the Jedi a lot too. I edge Empire Strikes Back just because, I don't know, I always kind of like slightly more darker movies, and I think the music's way better in Empire Strikes Back. I think it has the best soundtrack. And the fact that this table has the music and reminds me of the movie, it makes me want to watch the movie, but I don't have the attention span to watch a 3-hour movie right now. So this is a good alternative. And since the color scheme's a little bit better, I can see the ball a lot easier too. Doesn't mean I'm good at the table, as you can see. I just bail. Wonder if the doctors ever said that to somebody. Ball saved. We'll play this one. That sounds like the guy who did Indiana Jones's voice in the Staff of Kings. Which I did a video of it. I don't know if I did it twice because I wasn't happy with the Staff of Kings video I did. I might have deleted it. You'll have to look at my archive to find out for sure. I wonder if anybody else has tried tried to get a ghost to side with him with a living being. It's like Abraham Lincoln. Tell him I didn't eat the peanut butter out of the jar.
You must choose.
Well, wait. This is interesting.
Well, there's a little flipper back there I didn't even notice. On the far right. So they got 20th Century Box's little drum roll.
This could be it, sweetheart.
We'll pick 4. 4 sounds like a number to pick.
What is thy bidding, my master?
It sounds like Mark Hamill's real voice, but
I have
most of the voices aren't the actors. I wonder if that is Mark Hamill's. C-3PO sounds like C-3PO, but I think Anthony Daniels tries to get work whenever he possibly can.
Must choose.
do not want the Emperor's prize damaged. We will test it.
I figured I didn't run out of all my lives. That was a dirty trick, straightforward.
Researching the galaxy.
Okay. I wish they'd finish the drum roll though, because I'm just waiting for it.
Will he finish what he begins?
Skill shot.
I don't know what to do. It's getting me nervous because I know I'm running low on lives. Shit. Getting nervous does not help things out a bit, as you might see.
What is it, General?
Yes, one more try. Don't get cocky. It's a bad Star Wars
There's a
reference.
meteorite to hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long.
He almost spelled my name, General.
Magnetic shield activated.
I might have to pick a scene soon. We'll pick this one. I believe this is where the stormtrooper comes up or something. Or not.
All too easy.
I'm gonna screw this one up, I know it. Not like I've finished any scenes that I know of.
Must choose.
Prepare your troops for a surface attack.
Yeah, I don't think I finished it. Dude. Come on. Didn't hit it quite when I needed to. Stop making me play scenes I can't finish. What are you shooting at, you dumbass? Why would you blow up my ball? What a dick move. See, I need to practice getting my coordination so I can aim precisely where I want to. But when I play these pinball games, I get super tense and not calm, and should be able to think about what I'm doing instead of just hitting the flippers whenever I feel that it's appropriate.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't
I almost
alter it
spelled
any
Lando, whatever the hell that does. There's so much shit lighting up on this board. Does it really make a difference? 3 true pits needed.
Magnetic shield activated. We have found the probe droid setting.
Why would you do that? What a dick move.
Don't make me destroy you. There's no escape.
There's something not right here.
I don't know what the point of that lightsaber making things go a certain way. I don't know if they think it's helping. See, I had an opportunity to hit that left and mini flippers.
Fail me for
The
the
problem
last
is
time, I will.
I forget about the flippers on the top, and I rarely utilize them. Oh, that's not cool. Yeah. I love this song. It's one of my favorite in the trilogy. That and the asteroid field music. Don't ask why. It just is. Why you gotta ask me so many questions, YouTube? Even though I suck terribly, that game lasted significantly longer than the other 2 tables. Partly because I could see better. Alright guys, I'm going to call it quits. That was Zen Pinball 2. I didn't even notice the 2 until now. Star Wars Arcade. You can either get Zen Pinball and buy the table separately, or I think you can get all 3 tables at once. And if you have PlayStation Plus right now, you can actually download all 3 tables for free. This is also available on Xbox Live Arcade. I don't know what other things it's on, but I'm sure there's probably other systems that have it. But don't quote me. If you do, it's your own fault. Anyway guys, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting this channel, and for those of you who like the videos and whatnot.